So every morning I get newspapers delivered to my house on Long Island. The papers, the actual, I can hold it. I like that. I also get them on social media, the email, all of that. But I'd rather read the paper. It's just old-time habit, traditional guy, whatever. So there's an ad in the New York Post, and it says, move to Connecticut. And it's got a picture of a real estate crew in Fairfield County. And there's no surprise about this ad. Mamdani. There will be many people moving all over the place. Now, I'll get to Connecticut specifically in a moment because I did live there. But I want to give you some stats. Since Governor Hochul took office, 2021 to 24, 677,000 people have left New York City. 677,000 people have moved out of New York City. And New York State, since Hochul's been governor, 1.3 million New Yorkers have left. Now, of course, they're being replaced by a variety of people. Not 100%. We've lost congressional representation in this state, and our population is shrinking. Those are enormous numbers. Enormous. So what's happening now, and I know this because I live on Long Island in a fairly affluent area, easy into the city on the railroad, is that the property values are going up, particularly in easy access in. They're going up a lot because city people are going, I'm not even going to chance it. Mamdani is so dangerous to the economy, to personal wealth, to public safety. I want out of here, particularly families, because you're not going to believe the horror that's going to descend on New York City if that man gets elected. It's going to be dangerous. So people are moving away, and then the real estate agents, it's all supply and demand, all right? So in my neighborhood, about 20% houses have gone up this year. These are nice houses, affluent neighborhood, as I said, but there's a flight. Cold and flu season coming on up, we all know it, and it really is nothing to take lightly. So when people start getting sick all across the country, medications disappear. Everybody wants it at the same time. So it's very, very smart to have a pharmacy you can count on, like All Family Pharmacy. Right now, they're helping Americans get ahead of the curve with 10% off antibiotics, antivirals, other essentials. You know how important it is to have the right meds when you get sick, particularly when your kids get sick. You don't want to be going into the doctor's office, spending all the time. You want to have them at your home. So if you have a few months' supply, you don't have to worry. And that's what we're doing here. If you believe in in medical freedom, okay, and taking care of your family, as I do, this is the pharmacy for you. Please go to allfamilypharmacy.com/Bill. Use code BILL10 to save 10%. So the Connecticut people, they're trying to tap into this. So people want to keep their job in Manhattan. You go up to Fairfield County or Greenwich or any of those towns. They call them the Southern Shore towns in Connecticut. You can get into the city on a train fairly easily. It's never, it's always a little annoying, but you can get in. But Connecticut, if you're going there because you fear taxes, Connecticut is taxing you to death. And there's no real reason why. It doesn't have a big metro center, Hartford, New Haven, the biggest towns. But the liberal governance up there is crazy. It's giveaway, 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 giveaway. So they have to raise the taxes. Property taxes are high. Sales taxes are high. Everything's high. If you're looking for low tax, you got to go to the Carolinas, Florida, Texas, Tennessee. Can't go north, except New Hampshire. New Hampshire is a low tax state, but you're going to freeze your buns off up there and you can't commute to New York. But anyway, these Connecticut people are smart because there will be a segment of New Yorkers who don't, and a commute by car on Long Island is impossible. It's impossible. I live 22 miles from Midtown Manhattan. Take me an hour and a half, easy. And it's not just rush hour either, 24/7 now. Connecticut is lighter. It's still, the Stamford area is still a killer, but it's a lighter traffic footprint than Long Island. And Connecticut's a beautiful state. I mean, that southern shoreline is gorgeous. A very nice place to live. But you better have some loot because the real estate is high. But anyway, it's shocking how many New Yorkers are leaving, and that is going to accelerate if Mamdani becomes mayor. And it's going to accelerate big time. And all of that will have negative consequences on those of us who have to live here. And I have to live here because of family, because of business, et cetera, et cetera. But I want to live here too. I'm not in New York City, so I have to deal with that madness. Nassau County is much better run.